One, how you guys doing? I apologize for being a few seconds late. Hello, Juaria. I think it's the first time you came to the meeting. Is that correct? Juaria, is that how you pronounce your name? Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Hello, can you please tell us how to pronounce your name?
You said it the right way.
Oh, nice. Juaraya. Awesome. Awesome. Well, good to know. Let me see. Let me get myself set up. First of all, I'm gonna turn on my camera. I have kind of like a quick update for everyone, but I'll just wait until maybe some more people show up. Maybe Kobe's gonna show up. Okay. Hello, Jane. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Awesome. Congrats on your new job.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for recommending me.
All right, so let's wait for Kobe.
Joe can't make it today.
Okay. All right, so Juaraya and Samuel, do you guys know each other? I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Do you guys go to the same school or?
She's my cousin.
Oh, awesome. So I guess no need for introductions there. So I guess I'm gonna start off with I'm gonna really have the same presentation as I did last time. Why? Because again, a lot of these concepts, I want you all to truly understand them. So let's see here. All right, so let's see here. It's not this. Not that. Sorry about this. My computer's confused. Give me a second. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna give the same presentation as I gave last time. Also so that Joe or I can have an understanding of what we're trying to do. And the competition that we're getting ready for that will be in January. Okay, so we will be programming a drone called the Tello Drone, and so this Tello Drone is by DJI. And so the drone that Samuel and Joe have is the stock version. The one that I'll be flying in classes will be the EDU version. However, they're essentially, they use the same exact commands in order for them to be programmed. So there's not much difference there. The EDU does have something called swarm option, but we will not need swarm for our lessons nor for the competition, right? And so the drone is a quad rotor. Just a quick question, maybe Samuel or maybe Jawariah, if you knew what does the quad in quad rotor means?
4.
Awesome. So just like quarters, right, in basketball or football, the key there is saying the qua, that means 4. Just like you'll say, like you'll hear something about duo, meaning dual battery, right? Or I think octo is 8, so on and so forth. So there's also some of these things called hexacopters, and so they're basically helicopters with 6 rotary systems, right? And so in our case, and the easiest way to learn about aerial robotics is through quad rotor systems, meaning four propellers, right? And so the propellers here are indicated here with the number 1, and then the motors are basically what power the propellers, and so these are all also called electronic speed controllers. How you doing, Kobe? Welcome. And then there will be the camera, which we will use sometimes. So the camera is here indicated on number 4. And then the number 3 is the aircraft status indicator, right? So those are things to really look out for when you use your drone. And then there's also this thing at the bottom called the visioning positioning system, which essentially tells the drone how high it is off the ground. And I'm going to show you guys a demonstration later to know how high up the drone is using your code. Okay. And so this is your micro USB port on which you charge your drone. Okay. And then obviously there's these propeller guards to make it safe for it to use. Okay. And so we've gone through this, we've created our projects, right? And so this is the part that's gonna get rather interesting. This is the part that's going to get interesting, where we will be using the Tello SDK to know how to command the drone. So because it's a tad bit difficult to fly the drone while showing the code, I'm actually going to fly the drone with my phone, and then the commands, and then I will be on my screen, I will be, you can say, showing the code that is related to the code that is related to give the drone the commands until, again, I'll have to figure out how to get around that, because that's something that might for sure bother us in the future. Okay, so the good part is I found a camera that I can use to actually show the drone live as it flies. So I'm gonna have to change my video. Let's see, okay, so now I'm gonna have to turn off the virtual background. Okay, great. So give me a second. Let me know if you guys can see the drone right in the frame. Can you see it? Hello?
I think it's just slightly out of frame.
Yeah, I think you have to point your screen down.
Okay, so I'm gonna point it down a little bit. It's just having to point the camera down a little bit. Okay, great. So all right. Let's see. Okay, so let me see if we just got it. Not good.
Yeah, you can see it now.
That's slightly better. I'm gonna move it to the left a little bit. Alright. That too much. And I have to move the other way.
Yeah, you have to push it the other way.
All right, so now it's at the center of the screen. Oh, look what I did. Not at the center of the screen anymore. All right. Anyways, so I'll be switching back and forth from showing what the drone is doing and what the code that is meant to be inputted, right? So right now, and again, I'll just have the Tello Drone fly using my phone. So let me do like a quick demo. Just to know that it's flying. Good. Connected. Okay, so for now, I think I'm gonna have to restart my phone because let me restart this. So, okay, actually, okay, so let me just take out. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to calibrate my drone. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to calibrate it afterwards. So I guess maybe we can, yeah, let's do that first. Let's calibrate this drone first. Because I flew it sometime this week and give me a second. All right, so to calibrate the drone, you go to the app. The app indicates, it shows you how to calibrate the drone. But the first thing that needs to be done is actually take off the propellers. Bring the key for that. All right. Yeah, I truly apologize. This caught me off guard, but it kind of almost shows you how important it is to, when you fly or want to fly, you really have to double check everything, like maybe 1,000 times. Okay. And so this is my drone right here. And so the way to calibrate it actually is kind of tedious. So you have to take off the propeller guards that I just showed. So actually, let me position this a little bit better so you guys can see the calibration. S- Okay, so you take off the propeller guards. Okay. Then- And so if you get your drone and have to do this, make sure that you have an adult with you, because you definitely don't want to break any of these, right? And then in the package, there should be a key that looks like this, right? And so you take off all the propellers. Take off all the propellers. Okay. All the propellers. Make sure that you don't lose any. So let me see. Let's go. So it's still connected. And then I'm gonna go to more, and then calibrate drone. Where is it? So calibrate the IMU. So it'll tell you to point the drone in a certain direction, and then you press. Okay, so I have to reconnect. I have to return this on. Okay, turn it back on. And so this way, obviously, the drone is not going to fly. It's not going to hurt anyone if the calibration steps go wrong. Okay. And so here we go. Connect. Let's go. Connect. Oh. And so when it's in calibration mode, it'll show all red, like a red light, just like this. It won't be a blinking light. Okay. And so now I go back to it. So let me bring this here. And so IMU calibrate. Okay, great. So the first step is forward, right? And then while it's in calibration mode, it'll actually turn yellow. And so it will tell me to rotate it on its lateral axis. Okay. And then the next phase, rotate it the other way. Okay. And then it'll wait. And then I'll have to put it in this position. And then wait a little bit. And then on its rear. Actually, I think it's supposed to be like this. There you go. Okay. And then upside down. Okay, great. So now it'll tell me to restart the aircraft. Okay. Now turning it back on. actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it off and then put back the propellers. So one thing that you'll see is on the propellers, they're different, right? So some propellers will have like a mark on them and some of them will be blank. And so you put the ones that are matching on opposite sides of each other, right? And so the reason why that needs to be done is, in short, is because of physics that I will not go into right now. But the reason why they have to be, so the way that they're made, the shape of the blades actually impact how they fly. So, and so the matching pairs have to be put on the opposite side of each other. So. Okay, and then you put the propellers back on. And then you put the propeller guards back on. And I truly apologize again. It's an unplanned lesson, but still kind of useful, right? Let's see. Okay, great. So that's set. And then I'm gonna have to turn it on again. All right, awesome. So I can see myself on the app, okay? So let me put it back. It should be, and we are good to go.
Wait, can you keep the blade protectors on the drum?
Yeah, I put them back on. They're supposed to be on. So I had to take them off because, no, so your question is, while it's being calibrated, you keep it on? And the answer is actually no, right? So when it's being calibrated, you have to take them off, okay? All right, finally, let's get to some coding, okay? So, let me see. So, okay, so if you go to the DJI Tello Pi, which is the library that we're going to be using to use the Tello. So there's, if you look at the very top, and this is something that I really like about this, is that they have the most basic commands at the top. It's almost like top down, right? So you have your DJI Tello Pi.tello, which is your Tello object, and then you have your connect, right? Meaning you connect your drone, you connect your computer to your drone via Wi-Fi, right? Now, there's also one that's connect to Wi-Fi. However, that is basically telling your drone to connect to your Wi-Fi, and you're gonna have to enter the name and the password and everything else. I typically haven't done this before. I just do like a quick connect. And so how does this look like in your code? Yeah. So it's basically like this. So you go, you create your Tello object. So you do from Jack Tello pi import Tello, and then you do Tello is equal to Tello. So first, again, I apologize for the noise of the cars, but it's just because my garage isn't the best place to fly and not inside. Okay. And then, so you connect your Tello, and typically you can also, there's a command called get battery, which basically gives you the battery, how much battery your drone has, right? And so when I was using it earlier, it was at 61, which is why it shows 61 here. So I just put a print statement so that I can see my battery, right? And so get underscore battery. So this is it here, okay? And so can anyone tell me, like, what should I look for to take off, for my drone to take off?
That metal tool, that tool.
Excuse me, say that again. Say that again.
The small metal tool that you use to get the.
No, what piece of code should I use to for my drone to take off? Like, what should I look for here in this documentation?
Is that all of it?
So, I mean, this is, you can scroll down. So, okay, we'll scroll down together,
I think
right?
it get height.
No, it's not get height. There is. So, and I'm gonna paste this in the chat so you guys can tell me
Take
what.
off.
Yeah, good job, right? So you have take off, should be a takeoff command, RST. Boom, there it is right here, right? So typically we will do this, we'll bring your takeoff, right? And you wouldn't need to do the self, so you would need to self, and you do Tello dot take off, right? So that's what you would do in code. I'm not going to run this code, but I am going to show you the drone taking off, okay? And this is via my phone. Let me see. Drone take off. I think it did like a quick disconnect because it wasn't active. Yeah, trust me, once you guys are experts, we're not going to go through all of these setup steps, which is I think the most annoying part, but we have to live with it, okay? Not by itself because of- okay. All right. All right, so you don't want to be too high. Oh no. want to bring it down from. I guess it's better once it's closer to the camera. And then we'll have it to line. All right, so I'm gonna have to figure out a better angle. Because when it took off a bit too high. Or maybe I'll just manually show, I'll just have the camera in my hands. And then if it goes off screen, then I just move it, okay? All right, so there was a few commands that I gave it, right? And so when I saw that it was too high, I mean, I use my phone, but essentially the command to basically for it to go down a bit is here is move down, right? So actually let me actually demonstrate this again. Let's do this all over again. So here we go. We're gonna take off and we went too high. And so typically when you have, hold on, I want to make sure that you guys see me. And so here you have a few commands, is move down, and then you can tell your drone how much to move down in centimeters, right? And so let's say I wanted to move down to 10, the drone will move down a bit, okay? Move down a little bit, not too much, right? And so what command would I give it to move forward? And so typically in your code, it would look something like this. It would look something like this. I don't know where I'm gonna try this. My slider ID is 6,000. So this is how we will look down in my code, and then you would give it like maybe 20 centimeters. I think that's how much I moved it, right? This is how it looks in your code, right? And so now, let's say I wanted to move forward, right? There's another command right after the move down, it is move forward, right? And so this is how the drone acts when you give it that command. And just move forward, right? And then maybe move forward a little bit more. And then let's say we wanted to move, in this case on the screen it will be left. Okay, that's the other command that you'll see in your documentation, right? But there's also a really fun one, right? It is called flip, right? And so flip, you can give it either the flip direction, or if you know how much you want to flip it, where you want to flip it to, you can either flip back, flip forward, or flip left. And I'm gonna attempt doing this with my phone. So let's see here. Okay, so my battery is too low for a flip. No problem. Let's see here. Let's see if I can have it rotate. It's a regular rotation on this axis. Okay. So rotation in the other way. Wow, okay, so let's try this again. So it looks like the drone essentially had to land itself because the battery is somewhat low, okay? But the good part is I have a replacement battery. So, okay, great, so no problem here. Let's see. All right, so let's do this. Here, I'll just put the drone down for a little bit, and then we can just get back to this really quickly, right? So we learned a lot, right? But one thing that is definitely critical is whether you're using Python for programming drones or programming other things, it is really critical for you guys to learn how to use the documentation, right? That's kind of like the small exercise that I wanted for you all to do, right? It was small, but obviously we couldn't do the whole thing because there was some technical difficulties. But you see, first and foremost, every single command that you would give your drone is documented, right? And so you have to just follow like a regular procedure, a logical procedure. So first you import the Tello library, right? Create your Tello object, and so everything else afterwards is just you can say the regular sequence, right? So you use your object to connect to your Tello, right? Again, using the documentation in the API, right? And then everything else, I mean, you basically just look it up, right? It's not, it sounds hard, but it's not, you know, just like we said, you know, how do we take off, right? Take off, you know? So, you know, you just look it up here. So it says take off, right? Take off, see, and it will just tell you, right? So quick question. Samuel, do you have your drone with you? Maybe we can attempt at giving like a quick demo flight using your drone.
Oh, it's charging.
Or it's charging also? Yeah, so the negative thing about these drones is that they only have a 13-minute battery life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's only 13 minutes. So yeah, so getting a charging station and buying additional batteries is typically a good thing. Highly, highly recommended. Okay, so that's kind of what I wanted to really go over today. Just because, again, we in the future we actually will have access to a simulator, a DJI Tello Drone simulator. But right now, I just want you guys to all know the basics. Just unfortunately, that simulator is not available for us right now. So the simulator comes from that one company that I mentioned. It's called Drone Blocks. And so in that case, once we do have the simulator, we won't need to test it with, we won't need to test our commands with the physical drone. We can actually test the commands via the simulator. And then once we are ready, so this is the simulator here. And again, hopefully this will be available for us soon. And then we'll just even just put in either drone blocks or Python. And then we will just deploy on a physical drone to be used. So again, it's just, unfortunately, it's not ready for us yet. So So I think I wanted to have a quick meeting today. Since we have new members and also with Kobe. Is Kobe still here? I see Chai, maybe that's Kobe's mom. Hello? Yeah, I guess since Juwaraya came in, we can have her, we can set up her pie chart. Since she missed the first two meetings, so we'll set up the pie chart. Is that okay with you, Juwaraya?
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome. So, okay, actually, if you set up Spider, Jane, have you met with Juwaraya yet?
No, I just sent out an email today. So if everyone could check their email and look, we're going to try to find a time that works for everyone because I think Wednesday only really worked for Joe.
Okay, so I guess if this is not her first time, she might as well just install the Anaconda, right? Also, she can just use Spider. I have found Spider quite nice. I just haven't used it before. Yeah, so okay, cool. So I guess we'll just have her install Anaconda then. If this is her first meeting, then anyways, she can do that. Just because Kobe and I installed Anaconda on his system as well. Okay, so Juwaraya, can you share your screen?
Let me
And that,
share my screen.
Juwaraya, Kobe, you're already there. You understand what we're doing. Okay, so Juwaraya, we're gonna be, so Kobe, I was actually wondering where you were. But anyway, since you're here with us, then no problem. So it's just that since we have new members, we wanted, in the new member in being Juwaraya, we are going, looks like she just left. Yeah, we're gonna be installing Anaconda on her computer, just like I helped you do. Also for you, one thing I did realize is that you didn't have the full Python installation. The full Python, you had Anaconda installed, but you didn't have the Python standalone installation. So maybe if you have time, we can install that as well, since you couldn't make the office hours last Wednesday. Okay. Is that all right? Okay, so you can go ahead and, Juwaraya, you can go ahead and share your screen, and then we'll go to like Google. Juwaraya, are you there?
Yes, give me a minute.
Okay. All right, so I guess while we wait for Juwaraya, maybe Kobe, you can go ahead and share your screen so that we can get started on your Python installation. Okay, looks like, okay, Juwaraya, are you on your phone or your computer? Okay, so you're gonna have to be using your computer because I mean, I think there is a way to use Python on your phone, but I don't think it's gonna work for now. Yeah, if anything, I can give you the Tello app, also the Drone Blocks app, but next time you log into our meetings, or again, maybe you want to just be watching the recordings, but you're gonna have to be using a computer. All right. So Kobe, can you go ahead and, if you're on your computer, maybe you can go ahead and share your screen so that we can install the Python on the computer. Okay, so let's do this. Can you close PyCharm really quickly?
Close it.
So yeah, close it, no problem. Just don't minimize it, close it actually.
Domain. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So yeah, share your screen again. We're not done. I thought maybe you thought we were done, but yeah, I just wanted to do like another an installation via either online or something called the terminal. Okay. Okay. So search. Go use your magnifying glass. Use your magnifying glass, and search for search the magnifying glass on the computer screen, and then search for at the top right hand corner. Top right hand corner. Yeah, search for terminal, TE, and then yeah, terminal. Okay, so it looks like it popped up. So now type Python and then space, PYT space, and then dash version.
What? Yes.
That version. VERSION.
VERSION.
Yeah, VERSION. Yeah. BER. Yes, there you go. Version.
Oh, version. Oh,
Yeah, and then enter.
that press.
You have a, just do Control C or Command Z. Command, is it Z or C? Command C. Do Command C on your computer. So click the actual terminal, the window, and then do Command Z. Try either Command Z or Command C on your keyboard.
Yeah.
None of them are working. Press enter 2 times. So Command C is not working. Okay, there we go. Oh, no, hold on. Something, no. How about Command C? Is that not working?
No.
Can you backspace really quickly? Delete that, pip 3 install. Then, okay, I guess just close it and then open it up again.
Okay.
Yeah. So go back to the magnifying glass, okay? So now, yeah, type in Python. Don't put the quotes, don't put the single quote version, and then enter. Okay, so it looks like it is installed. Looks like you do have installed. I don't know why last time. Can you open up PyCharm again? Because for some reason, last time when we did open up PyCharm, and it gave some weird error message. Okay, so can you go to new project and name it test? So new project, top right hand corner, Okay, looks like Mariah is okay, good to go.
What do I name it?
Hold on, just call it test.
Test, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, make sure that you have a backslash in between project and test. Yeah, backslash. So there, instead of using Conda, can you click the drop down? I just want to try, yeah, click that one.
this one?
Yeah, no, virtual end. Yes, and then just do create. I just want to see something. Oh, actually, hold on, don't do that. You see where it says base interpreter?
Yeah.
The drop down, yeah, click that drop down. I just want to see something. Okay, you see it's not finding. Okay, hold on. I guess you're just gonna have to be using the Conda one. So don't worry about this. Just go there when you do new environment again. Select Conda environment. Go to over there where it says new environment using, and do Conda. Yeah, click that, and then click on create. The bottom right hand corner. Okay, so close that really quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, just close that really quickly. I just wanna. Yeah, I don't know why for some reason last time it says there was some issue, but anyways, let's switch back to Joaraya. And then she'll share her screen, and then we'll go to Google so that we can install Anaconda on her system. And everybody else, honestly, they're kind of free to go. It's just these things, we want to make sure to do these things so that when you're either being taught Python, either via Python or coding the drone, everybody's is good to go, right? The competition is not really into January, so we do have plenty of time, right? We just have to make sure we have steady progress.
Just quickly before everyone leaves, if you could all just check your email and just get back to me with when you're available for the Python programming instruction session, just so we could set a date and start meeting next week.
Okay.
Yeah, Kobe, I know you've complained about not receiving the emails or the invites. So please, you can do that right now while we're in the meeting, right, before Jane goes, right? Because maybe the email accidentally went to spams or something like that. So please do so, yeah.
I found it under like a blast. That's what I found it under.
Last,
Yeah, I think that checks out.
All right.
okay. So Juwara, can you share your screen real quickly so that we can go ahead and install Anaconda?
Okay, so we're able to leave.
Yeah, you're free to leave, Samuel. I think you're good. Yeah, make sure, to be honest with you, with the drone, make sure that it's charged, and you can watch back this meeting. You can watch the recording of this meeting on your own time, and then try to fly it. But just be careful, okay? Just be really careful. Look up the documentation. I don't know how comfortable you are in Python yet, but I mean, so far you can still fly your drone using the Tello app, right? So, all right, so go ahead, Dora, go ahead and go to the Google Chrome. Or Mozilla Firefox, no problem.
Oh, also, Mr. Gaia.
You're scared of that?
Gaia.
Yes, go ahead.
Usually I would say my cousin's name would say Julia.
I couldn't really hear that.
Usually when I would say my cousin's name, I would say Julia.
Oh, Juaria, okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so Juaria, can you go ahead and search for install Anaconda Windows? Juaria, okay. So install, and then space, Anaconda. So Anaconda is in ANAC. Yeah, so you'll see is the third option, Anaconda Windows. There you go, that one, there you go. And then click on that first one. There you go. Okay, so right there on the one, you'll see downloading Anaconda installer. Yeah, that one. Okay, so now you see the green button where it says download. Just click on that one. On the right hand side, Anaconda Individual Edition, yeah, click that. And then press save file. Okay, so just click, you can click the X there. You don't need to sign up. Did it start downloading? Okay, I see it on the right hand side. Okay, I guess we'll just wait for that blue circle to be filled. Okay, so now you should see, so, okay, yeah, you go to your downloads. So File Explorer and then downloads. Yeah, no, don't. Wait, is it already installed on your computer? No, so click on the actual folder. So, okay, so it looks like it went to the internet. You see on right, on the left side of the Mozilla Firefox icon, there should be a little folder where it shows your folder in yellow or in beige. Left, there, click that. Left again, one more left. Yeah, click that. No, left, one more left. One more left. Keep going. You're going right, the other way. I guess, yeah, there you go, click that. When I say File Explorer, that's what I mean, so click that. And then on the left-hand side, you'll see quick access, you'll see downloads. Yeah, there you go, downloads, up. Yeah, click that. And then yes, click that one, exactly. There we go. So now just wait, just press open, just wait for it to pop up. And you can minimize the, that window. So press I agree. And then do just me. Next. Next one. And then make sure, oh no, we were supposed to, okay, hold on. Bye, Jane. Have a good weekend.
You too. See you guys next week.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Okay, so, Joria, wait a little bit. Maybe you can press show details and then cancel. No, don't worry about it. No worries. We'll uninstall it and then reinstall it. Don't worry about it. You can minimize the file explorer if you want. Hold on. Just a minute. Yeah, close that real quick and close that. I'll minimize that. So hold on, what happens? Did you close the installer? Okay, no, click on that icon, on that green icon on the right. More right, next to the zoom one, on the right of the zoom. Yes, click that really quickly. So let's just wait for it to be done. And then we're gonna, yeah, let's just wait for that to be done. Whose computer is this? Is this your dad's or maybe your brother's?
It's my dad's.
Yeah, it looks like he's really a tech person also. I see a lot of IoT stuff. Is it done?
No.
Okay. It takes a while. Is it okay? So I see you stop sharing your screen.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Okay. All right, sticking. Okay, press next really quickly, and then maybe can press cancel. Cancel it. Okay, yeah, press yes. And then now go back to the installer. Go back to your file explorer. Again, the little yellow folder at the bottom. Click that, no, on the left. Yeah, click that. And so go to downloads. Click, can you make that big? Press downloads. Just click it really quickly one time. And then yeah, press that. Yeah, double click it. Okay, now just wait. Okay, great. It's going back to the beginning. Press next. Agree. And don't go too fast this time. Okay. Just me. One more. Just wait. One more. Wait. Oh, okay. So go to your file explorer. Actually, copy that. Copy that. You see where it says directory C? Can you copy that really quickly? We're starting from C into Anaconda. You see, just yeah, highlight that and copy it. Is there a way that you can do it or no? It doesn't let you? It doesn't let you, it doesn't let you copy it? Okay, now copy that, yes, copy that, and then right click, and then copy.
I copied it.
Okay, so go to your file explorer. Go to your file explorer. And again, the file explorer, I mean the little yellow thing, have it pop up. And so you see up there where it says quick access. Oh, yeah, make that bigger. Make that bigger. You see up there where it says quick access. Can you go up, no, in the, almost as if you were gonna search for something on the Chrome. No, down a bit in the white space where it's left. Yeah, there. Click that. Double click that really quickly. Don't click on the white space next to it. And then delete it. And then now paste it. Paste where you just copied, enter. Okay, so you see everything, actually, can you click on the white space again? And then, yeah, click on the white space again. So remove Anaconda 3 and then backslash. So back, going, one more, there you go, enter. And then go, you see the folder where it says Anaconda 3, just delete it. Delete it. What just happened, but you can just right click and then delete. Don't click the check mark. Yeah, don't click the check mark. Okay, there you go. And then just go down to delete. Okay, so now just wait. All right, so did it delete it? Is it done? Yeah, it'll take some time. That's exactly why we set it to stay over after time to make sure that you install everything that you need. Is it done yet? Deleting everything? Okay, great. So it's done deleting. Okay, so go back to the installer. In the yellow, I mean the green icon. Yes, that one. So now press next. Just not too fast again. Next. Okay, now you want to click check mark both. Check mark both. So click add Anaconda to path and then register Anaconda. Okay, click that, register, and then install. Okay, great. Now, yeah, that's gonna take some time as well. Oh, this is a lot faster than before. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go. Everything else should be rather self-explanatory. Just press next again until it finishes, like last time. But that's it. Those two check marks have to be clicked. It's just a very important thing for you to have an account in your path. It's just much easier going forward. Okay. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you today, Joanna. Thank you so much for joining, and make sure that you contact Jane so that she can, so that you guys can set up a date for a Python specific lessons. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye.